This is 305 Talks Bowling. I'm Kat.
This is Reggie. This is Tyler Armour.
Brian Graham.
And we're here to share with you our experience today. We had a demo today to talk about the balls we've thrown, for the great staff of Brunswick and Hammer to share a little bit about themselves to you. And also, if you have any questions during this live, just let us know and we'll try to answer them if we see them. So to begin with, can you tell us a little about yourself, Tyler?
Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler Armour. I'm the Southeast Consumer Product Specialist for Brunswick Bowling. I handle Virginia, Tennessee to Louisiana, and then I also have Florida, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia, and Mississippi. So I kind of started bowling when I was like 4 years old. My mom and Graham took me into a center. Never bowled before. My family's a huge basketball family. And I went in bowling, and I fell in love with it. And what really got me into bowling is I watched Mika shoot 300 on TV against Jason Crouch. So I hope he sees that. But that's really got me interested. I want to see what my highest scores I could go, and it just kept pushing my drive through. I went to college. I went to Vincennes University and graduated 2014, and I went through the bowling management program there, ran by Gary Sparks. Then afterwards, I went back to Vermont. I ran 2 bowling centers and ran 2 pro shops. As things were progressing with my career, I got a job offer from Kegel out of the training center, and I ran a Kegel Connection Pro Shop in Naples, Florida for about 18 months, and then I got approached from Brunswick, and I got hired as the West Region rep for about 9 months, and then we had a change within our business, and they moved me to the Southeast. I've been here ever since. So it's been fun, and it's nice to come down here, especially during the cold. I get away from the windy fall and snow.
All right. My name's Brian Graham. I'm Vice President of Consumer Products at Brunswick Bowling Products. I've been in Brunswick now for 12 years. I've been in the bowling industry for right at 26, 27 years. Started Turbo Grips, went to Columbia 300, ran college bowling for ABCW, IBC. Then I was Hammer brand manager at Ebonite International. Then I ran youth bowling for USBC, and then I ended up at Brunswick. So quite a path in order to get to where I'm at right now. And again, I've been here 12 years. I started bowling when I was 5 years old. Bowled as a youth bowler, did a lot of tournament bowling, bowled in college, Vincennes University also, a little older than what Tyler is. So it goes back a few more years.
What year did you start?
91 at Vincennes. I graduated at Vincennes in 93. And then I went to the University of Nebraska. I bowled for Bill Straub at the University of Nebraska for a couple years. Graduated from the University of Nebraska in 95 and then got started in the industry. So I was fortunate. I bowled on Team USA for a year. I was a Mega Buck bowler, bowled team challenges. So I've been around the industry pretty much all my life, and I've got a great job, enjoy what I do. It's been a lot of fun. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what brought us to meet these amazing men right here are we came out today for a ball demo where we threw the some of the new releases and some of the soon to be releases balls that were out. What was some of the balls that you think you're gonna need now, and some of them you may need a little bit later?
I'm kind of curious. What's your favorite?
Honestly, out of the ones I've thrown today, I love the purple reactive. I love the shape of it. I also love the top speed. Big fan of the 3D offset. Big fan of it. Of course, I'm gonna love that too. But as for now, the top speed, I really love that. I haven't thrown the speed, the original speed. I have not thrown that, but the top speed and definitely that purple. I do like the Legion. Yes, that is another huge piece for me. So I will be having all those.
I'm kind of curious. What do you think of that new cover stock? Do you see a difference with it? It was in top speed, 3D offset. I heard you talk about 3D offset attack a little bit. Were you seeing a difference in the ball motion?
Yes. Very very clean off the spot. I love it. Each one of them. I just think they are amazing. Lost for words, but I love them. And with the new cover stocks, I think we're gonna have something good coming up.
Great.
For me, I already have the Defender Hybrid. I love that ball. I love hybrid ball. That's my thing. But also, out of the balls that I threw today, I also love the top speed. I like 3D offset attack and the Legion Solid. Those all gave me different ball motions, different ball shapes. I was able to play the lanes differently, as you saw, as I spoke about when I was throwing them. Um, I felt like the top speed was just like it was a lot more surprising than I thought. Like I didn't think it was gonna be so strong after
Yeah, you were
pattern.
you were smiling a lot when you were throwing that ball today. I can tell you
I was
that. I
like,
was
what?
watching. I
I
could
have
see from
hair
a
now.
distance that was the ball. Yeah, I figured you were going home with that one today.
Yes, I threw that ball and I was just like, I gotta have this one. I also like the innovator. The innovator was very nice, and it was just like it was sharp, but it also was still smooth, which was surprising to me. Like I definitely thought it was gonna be very snappy, but it was
gets
able.
through the mids very clean,
Mhm.
very clean. I also I didn't mention it. The deviate verge.
Oh yeah.
That ball, yeah, that's a beast as well. I like the way that read the lane and came off the spot real nice.
And the good thing is, you're throwing that ball. They're going to know what it is from 20 or 30 lanes
20
away.
lane,
Yes.
yeah.
There's no missing that orange thing.
That is true. Yes, that is a very nice piece as well.
So are there any particular balls that are coming out that you guys are most excited about that you saw us throw or that you already knew about?
Well, yeah, I've seen the development over the last 18 months
Yeah.
with the new cover stock, HK22 cover stock. I would say 3D offset attack, top speed. Those two balls. We've been doing seminars the last couple of days. Watch people demoing. Those two balls have really stood out. I think overall, people are very surprised. People think like Brunswick and the type of ball motion we produce is more smoother, even, more controllable. That kind of changes things. This is a game changer for us to have stronger back end reaction that those two balls deliver. It's been exciting and the feedback's been positive.
Okay. I mean, not to. We've had this conversation before, in league and stuff, but not to like bash anybody. But however, it was just like we just noticed because I used to bowl with like other companies for a long time. So like 4 or 5 years, I only threw those particular balls. And then it was like then I cut that tie and decided to go brand new, started throwing Brunswick, and it was just like for some reason my scores, my carry, everything escalated. So like coming out today when I saw I was like I've never seen these shapes in any of the balls. I've been bowling since I was 7, so I've been bowling for about 24 years now, and like you said, you saw me smiling. I was like I've never seen shape like that from balls before, and now that I see it, like I said the minute I pressed, I'm gonna get this one. So it's just I'm happy to say that, and you've said that too, like since you switched.
Yeah,
became...
I've thrown pretty much all the companies. I really wasn't a person that mixed my bag up, so it was each year I would just pick a company and throw all their stuff. Um, yes, I have shot honor scores with other brands, but once I made the switch, thanks to Tyler, um, I've seen a huge difference. I mean, I love them. I love them. I mean, again, it's not bashing anyone, but I do see a huge difference in ball motion and everything. Cover stocks are cleaner.
Well, I think you hit on it. There's a lot of good bowling balls on the market today, and there have been for many years. Whether they're made by us, made by our competitors, a lot of great bowling balls. I just think for us, we're just excited to see something different. That it's one thing to continue to produce good balls, provide a similar ball motion, but to do something that's a little bit special, and that's what we see with this cover stock. That's what I get excited when we see a real significant improvement in shape and something that already adds to some of the good balls we already have.
Anything else?
So yeah. So, Brunswick has a huge wide range of ball motion. That's our thing, is you can find any bowling ball within our brands and you can throw them. And we're just expanding that range with this new HK22 cover stock. This is something that's been absolutely mind-blowing that we've seen in the office. They've worked really hard over the past 18 months. Something that Brunswick really does is we put a lot of time into making good quality products between Dot Technology, Dynamic Core, now HK22. And for anybody that's watching this, if you guys have any questions, any of these new developments that we're doing, go to brunswickbowling.com and go on the products. That's all under there with Dot, Dynamic Core, and the new HK22 cover stock. So we're just going to keep working on developing the products and see how far we can go. I think we have some of the best quality products in the industry, and we just keep pushing to provide that and great service for you guys on and off the lanes.
Love it. Somebody asked if we could show the balls, but I was throwing them today. So was Reggie. So you would definitely see. I'm gonna put collages together. You'll see them on our YouTube page. 3D. Oh, no, it's not 3D. It's in my head. I'm sold. So, but 305 Talks Bowling is going to be on that TikTok page. It's going to be on the YouTube page. You'll see the different angles of the shots and things like that from all the balls we threw today. No, I don't. I'm trying to think of with things people were asking in our chat. I just know when we were bowling earlier, they were asking like if they would build an arsenal, like where if they already have 3D offset. They have the speed, and I think they said they had the actually a top speed. So they're wondering if it was worth getting the 3D attack because they have those balls.
Yeah, you're going to see the new cover stock. You're going to see a significant difference in ball motion. So if you have a current 3D offset and you want to drill an attack, you're going to see a shape that's much cleaner and much more angular on the back of the lane. Several boards difference in total hook. It's a completely different ball shape. So while they do have the same core, very different performance on the lanes, you can easily have. And I think if somebody's taking a look at a new ball, I would recommend either the top speed or maybe the 3D offset attack, one of those two. I would say if you're more of a speed dominant player, or maybe lean towards top speed.
Yes.
If you're more of a rev dominant player, I'd lean towards 3D offset attack.
So, just a question. If you were to build a, let's say, 4 to 5 ball arsenal based off what we have here now, how would you build that?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I'm saying I'm taking either a 3D offset attack and a top speed as a more angular, stronger ball. And again, if you're speed dominant, top speed, rev dominant, 3D offset attack, in combination of that, probably like the Bird Solid for fresh patterns, house patterns, a lot of oil in the front, clean back end. It's just smooth and strong. I also think you have to have a purple hammer pearl urethane in your bag, just because if you're a tournament bowler, you probably need to have a urethane option in your bag just in case the lanes get a little choppy. I like the Purple Hammer Reactive early on. It looks good. It's a nice complement to that Solid. And I think if you had to pick something that more in the middle, maybe like a Raptor or the Rattler. You take a look at the Rattler. I think that's a good all-purpose benchmark ball that would maybe fit right there in the middle too. So that'd be 5. Okay. That'd be a good 5 ball. I think you had quite a range, maybe a ball motion there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I can see that. If somebody, well, actually, people do ask. A lot of people have asked. So if somebody is looking to start off, new bowlers, things like that, start off with a ball. What would somebody recommend out of the Brunswick brand or hammer or anything like that? Would be because we recommended the Raw. So that's like a good starter ball.
Yeah, raw hammer. If you're going to get your first bowling ball, raw hammer or maybe a Rhino. Yeah. One of those 2 balls are a great one to start with if you're just getting started in bowling. But the key once you get that first ball is get some lessons. You want to go either work at the pro shop or a local coach, get some instruction so you can learn the right technique on to have good balance, to have a nice, easy approach and be able to repeat shots. And a coach is going to really help you advance your game a whole lot faster than, going out and buying a whole bunch of bowling balls. So get that first ball, make sure it fits your hand right, and then get some lessons. You'll be well on your way.
Okay. This is my thought. So when due to being part of developing balls and things like that, a lot of people have come up to me and they'll be like, "Oh, well, the phase 5 or something like that." Well, I don't know how it throws well. I don't throw the ball. I don't know how it works. Do you personally study other balls to see if somebody does ask you, be like, "Hey, I like the phase 5, but I want something from a different brand." So
we do a lot of competitive testing. So okay. I don't say that we don't test every single ball from our competitors, but certainly the more popular balls in the market, we're bringing them in, we're putting holes in them, our ball testers are throwing it, because we want to know how do those balls perform to our products. And so if there's a product that comes out that's really unique, we may use that as a target and maybe make a ball in the future that has a performance similar to that. But we keep it close on it, but we're not necessarily drilling them all, but we at least know, ballpark what the balls are doing. And we watch a lot of videos. Yeah. We talk to our pro staff. We talk to regional staffers, pro shop operators, and everybody kind of gives us feedback of what's going on out there. What are the new popular balls, what people are talking about.
I have another question. That just bring another one. So, what made, I guess, the company or whoever decision was to bring back the GB2 out of all of the balls?
So that's a good question. That's a good question. So GB2, there's a lot of people with a deep emotional attachment to that bowling ball.
Okay.
They've had success with it. It's kind of that little emotional crutch, I think, for a lot of competitive bowlers, because they know when everything else maybe is going a little bit, they're a little lost. There's a ball that they can rely on to be able to navigate the lanes and hit the pocket consistently. And I think GB2 was that ball for a lot of the pro staff players, a lot of the regional staff players. They just leaned on that ball, and we had so much feedback from staff players telling us we really need to make that GB2. So that's what it came down to. It was staff player feedback saying, bring it back. We like that ball motion. We want to have it in our bag.
Okay.
I think I drove 4 of those.
I know when he read, I was next to him when he read his email, and he was like, "What? They're bringing this back." He was
what?
he was so excited.
Even I know it's already released, but the one remix. When I saw that I actually shot my very first 300 with the one, and when I saw that coming back, I was like, "Oh, we got hotcakes now."
I mean, that's it for me. Unless you guys just want to share anything.
That's good. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Oh, I thank you.
Thanks for coming and joining us today. It was great. We had a
Of
good time today and enjoyed watching you throw the ball. So
Thank
it was
you.
really neat to see the big smiles, and it's pretty obvious. Yeah, I see a top speed certainly going down the lane pretty quick for you.
Yes. I was just like, I gotta get this one. I loved it. All right, thank you.
Very good. Thank you.